I've been waiting for the quarterback power for quite some time.
We've got a lot of big takeaways from NFL's Week 6 main slate. Looking at the eBay sold data for football cards, including 5 of the top 10 players going up right now being rookies. So let's dig in. It's panic time for the Green Bay Packers as the New York Jets came to Lambeau Field and laid a beatdown on the reigning #1 seed. Ultimately, it ended with backups on the field as the Jets ran away with a 27-10 win. Breece Hall set career highs in carries, rushing yards, and rushing yards over expected in this victory. A total stat line of 20 carries for 116 yards and a touchdown currently leads the NFL in a yards per carry efficiency metric. You can see today, Monday, October 17th, a 2022 Elements Gold Sharpie selling for $275. Buy it now. Or what about this dual plain color patch college uniform legacy card autograph numbered out of $249, selling for $76 in auction this morning. I'm getting more offers on my Breece Hall XRC at just over $100 and my Pen Pals Purple Ink at just over $70. Both have marked clear double ups for me. I think that this is a player that's continuing to ascend. Right now, he is the #1 skill position player on my hype index, going up in value. Rookie defensive spotlight for the Jets. Cheese Sauce Gardner had a near flawless performance as he continues to look nothing like a rookie from a group of 5 school. On 6 targets, Gardner allowed 1 catch for 8 yards and forced 3 incompletions. The top shutdown performance from a rookie corner all season. It's pretty wild to see his mosaic autographed draft picks card closing for $55 in auction yesterday after the game. Or what about a wild card Matt, unlicensed card but with an on-card auto selling for $36. The main driving factor here being that red Bearcats uniform and the on-card red Sharpie auto, serial numbered out of 10. Both of those Jets rookies seen hundreds of sold transactions in the last 24 hours. All right, my #2 player going up post Week 6 gets his revenge on the Kansas City Chiefs going to Arrowhead Stadium. Josh Allen is the first starting quarterback to beat Patrick Mahomes twice at Arrowhead Stadium. He goes 27 for 40 in this game, 329 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. And Kansas City did have a shot late in this game, but a Taron Johnson interception sealed the Buffalo victory at Arrowhead Stadium. You can see Josh Allen's raw, press-proof, blue rated rookie closing for $220 last night. Josh Allen's raw optic card closing for $260 in auction last night with the authenticity guarantee. His base Prism PSA 9 and SGC 9s are flying off the shelf. What is great to see here is that this SGC 9 is sold at roughly almost the same value as a PSA 9. You love to see that if you're a fan of SGC grading. Right at $250, $230 for the SGC 9. If you look at our Keep 'em Football Card Prices web app. By the way, real quick, if you're new here, welcome to the Football Card Quest. My name is Andy. If you want to unlock the entire football card experience, the ultimate football card experience, and you really care about the show, check out everything we have to offer, including this app that you're seeing in this video. The cards going up the most right now for Josh Allen's graded market is his field level silver. You can see that there was an auction closed Monday, October 3rd for $3,600. Prior to that, there was a buy it now sold on September 27th for $2,150. That's a nice $1,500 profit before taxes and fees for a pretty rare card with only a pop of 171. All right, my #4 player going up post Week 6 is Stefan Diggs, stacked with Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills. This dynamic duo is so deadly. Stefan Diggs caught all 10 of his catchable targets in this game for 148 receiving yards, 1 touchdown, and 7 first downs. He went 2 of 2 for 61 yards on passes of 20 or more air yards and generated a near perfect 145.8 passer rating on the day. You can see his Prism PSA 10 had a new high, buy it now sold today, Monday, October 17th of $200. And then also a championship rookie ticket auto numbered out of 99, mind you, for $250. Both rookie cards, both in his Vikings uniform. I'm also seeing a lot of sold data of Stefan Diggs and veteran cards that are pretty rare from 2021, 2022. My number 5 player going up, back on it again with Josh Allen, is Jalen Hurts, the lone undefeated team in the NFL at 6-0 after knocking off the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, winning 26-17. And that Dallas defense is good, but with the Eagles led by Jalen Hurts, Philly's offense is predicated on package plays like the read option and the RPO run pass option. So the Eagles' ground game generated positive expected points on option run plays, and Jalen Hurts went 6 of 12 for 60 yards and 2 touchdowns on option play action pass plays. His Optic Holo Raw consistently selling for around $100 right now. The cards going up the most for Jalen Hurts graded market right now. Look at the 40% increase in his Optic Downtown PSA 10 from a previous buy it now sold for right at $1,500 on September 26th. The most recent transaction at auction that closed Tuesday of last week for $2,600. Population of 83. Jalen Hurts Kaboom market, which has a population of 23 on this PSA 10 Kaboom from 2020, is up almost 34% now to a new auction high last Tuesday of $5,049. The previous buy it now sold for $2,500 on Monday, September 26th. If you type in 2020 Jalen Hurts on eBay and look at the sold data, you'll see everything across the line. There are thousands of Jalen Hurts transactions taking place on eBay in the last 24 hours. The more common raw stuff still selling for pretty cheap. His base Optic PSA 10 now up around the same, close to the same as his Prism. The Optic and the Prism are very neck and neck, right around $140. Autographed Silver Disco Prism, $700. The raw base Prism and base Optics still around $20. Clearly, if you were to compare this to Burrow and Herbert, there's definitely still room for growth in Jalen Hurts card market. All right, I want to hear from you guys. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you think Jalen Hurts cards will get as expensive, or if not more expensive, than Burrow and Herbert at some point down the stretch this season. Leave me a comment. All right, back to the action. But the victory last night from the Eagles would not have been possible without their defense. Their secondary shined bright in this game. Star duo Darius Slay and James Bradbury allowed only 3 catches on 12 targets for 31 yards with 1 interception and 4 forced incompletions, while CJ Gardner-Johnson grabbed the other 2 interceptions. It's important to note that there definitely is an eBay market for these defensive players like Darius Slay Jr. If you look at his rare ultra modern cards, if you look at his rookie cards, there are people buying Darius Slay. It's not much, but there are quite a few transactions. 2022 score Darius Slay autograph, non-serial numbered, closed for $21.50 in auction yesterday. 2019 Chauncey CJ Gardner-Johnson cards also selling autograph college uniform Prism draft picks and scores selling for $10 to $15. Rookie cards from 2019 that are pretty rare selling for $20 off of ComC. You can see a variety of different cards selling at pretty low price points, but there obviously is demand for people to collect and invest in these defensive players. The number 6 player going up right now is Bailey Zappe, who zapped the Cleveland Browns this week as he now starts off his NFL career 2-0 with the New England Patriots, one of the largest markets in the NFL, all while filling in for an injured Mac Jones. Zappe went 24 of 34 for 309 yards with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. So based on PFF's first review, he got rid of the ball at an average 2.61 second clip. He didn't make any big time throws, but also wasn't marked with any turnover worthy plays. The Patriots made effective use of play action thanks to Rhamondre Stevenson, as Zappe went 6 of 7 for 144 yards and a touchdown with a play fake. Zappe was also penalized for delay of game and intentional grounding, so it wasn't all positives from the rookie, but it was still an impressive display in just his second career start. You can see the Illusions autograph college uniform numbered out of 349, selling for $190, or these very popular Donruss Elite Turn of the Century autograph card, selling in a buy it now for $175. And that is just scratching the surface on the Bailey Zappe sold market from yesterday. People are buying everything from the base legacy and score to high-end elite pen pals, black ink for $150. The Zappe mania is getting quite real. So you can pop over to 130 point and look at the turn of century out of 199 autograph increase in just a matter of a day. A buy it now that sold October 16th for $130, one that sold October 17th for $175, an increase of $45. Rookie spotlight from this game, a guy that is going up right now in value. Rookie wide receiver Taekwon Thornton saw extended playing time while Nelson Aguilar was inactive and Kendrick Bourne was banged up. He caught 4 passes for 37 yards in his first career receiving touchdown, and also carried the ball twice for 17 yards with his first rushing touchdown. He forced 1 missed tackle as a receiver. New England has been desperate to get the wide receiver position correct through the draft, and they are giving this guy a lot of run. I expect him to continue to go up based on my initial reactions from yesterday's game. You can see that his gold standard RPA plain patch out of 199 sticker auto selling for $40. Buy it now sold transaction, or his prestige with that little Patriots logo at the bottom left selling for $30. College uniform, $30 sticker auto. Luminance autograph out of 349 selling for $25. I expect these values to continue to climb for Taekwon Thornton. But now my number 7 player going up post week 6 is Rhamondre Stevenson. Guys, if you remember, dial it back. So my number 1 buy target of the week is Rhamondre Stevenson. Days ago, when I said Rhamondre Stevenson was my number 1 buy of the week, well, he had an 86% snap share in this game, and he did the thing. 19 carries, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. You can see his rookie ticket auto cracked ice, now up to $215. You can see the orange Pulsar Select RPA raw here out of 25 for $150. If you remember, I highlighted a BGS 7. That was the same exact card. Probably even had a little better looking patch for $50. I hope one of you guys got that on the quest. Easily be able to turn around and sell that for $150 now, triple your money. Other rookie ticket autos for Rhamondre Stevenson have gone up as well, about 20 to 30%. Number 8 player going up after this week, the Giants continue to punch above their weight class under first-year head coach Brian Daboll. This week it came in the form of a 24-20 victory over the Baltimore Ravens, capitalizing on several late turnovers by Lamar Jackson. Saquon does it again. 22 carries, 83 yards, a touchdown. Could have had 2 touchdowns, but made the smart decision to slide to seal the game at the end. Clock management. You can see his optic white sparkle PSA 10 selling for $625 today in a buy it now format, or this horizontal formatted non-game worn patch here, numbered out of 75, sticker auto selling for $70 in a buy it now. And if I look at which of Saquon's graded cards are going up the most right now, his rookie ticket auto is up almost 24% to a trend of $330. His score college uniform rookie card PSA 10 up to a new high of $45. That's up almost 50% from where it was selling at $30. His field level silver card now up to $144.49.99 a buy it now from a previous auction close of $96 on October 13th, selling 1 day later. That's a wonderful increase you love to see. Only a pop of 65 on that card. When polled the community, you guys love the 2019 field level silver, and the 2018 field level silver design is very similar. We got some rookie spotlights in this Giants game, man. Daniel Bellinger, rookie tight end for the Giants, who has 0 rookie cards made. 0, guys. And Wan'Dale Robinson combined for both of New York's receiving touchdowns and 6 of the offense's 11 total receiving conversions. The rookies are stepping up big time for the New York Giants right now. You can see Wan'Dale, his origin, non-serial numbered, sticker auto, college uniform, non-RC shield selling for $30 in a buy it now. This is up about 50% from where it was at, or the turn of the century black gold ink here. This is numbered out of 25. This is a PSA 9 selling for $100 in a buy it now. Ton of transactions popping off for Wan'Dale Robinson. And then on the other side, a ton of transactions popping off for Kayvon Thibodeau, because Kayvon Thibodeau came up big in this game with 5 QB pressures on Lamar Jackson, plus a late strip sack where he forced a fumble from Lamar to end up sealing the win. And you could see Kayvon's gold standard sticker auto numbered out of 199 selling for $60 as a defensive player in a practice uniform. Or what about his Donruss Elite? More base card from Elite, but I think they do have cool designs out of 499, high serial number selling for $5 in a buy it now. Ton of buy it now sold data for those guys. All right, guys, who was the second player I said to buy last week heading into week 6? That was Kenneth Walker III, rookie running back for the Seattle Seahawks. He had his first NFL start in this game. He did not disappoint. Exactly what I told you guys he was going to do. As the rookie, forced 10 missed tackles, rushed for 5 first downs, amassed 63 yards after contact, and ran for a score on a team-high 17 rushing attempts. The Seattle Seahawks were able to ride Kenneth Walker III to a victory in this game. You can now see his purple ink pen pals is up 100% to $50. Buy it now. My number 10 players going up post week 6 is the Eagles receiving dynamic duo between A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. That team now being 6-0. Both of these guys had touchdowns in last night's game. Both of these guys are used interchangeably. Jalen Hurts is doing a very good job of targeting the open receiver. A.J. Brown doing more work after the catch, but Devonta Smith has got such good hands and such a savvy route runner. Great ability to get open. Whoa, somebody dropped about a G on a Devonta Smith 1 bronze auto quad patch numbered out of 25. Obsidian playing non-game worn. It's important to remember none of these are game worn. And Devonta Smith rookie ticket autos, playoff ticket out of 99 for 42 in a buy it now. Very impressive sales transaction, plus just a ton of volume. We're talking hundreds of transactions between yesterday and today running the gambit. Not as many transactions for A.J. Brown, but because his rookie product is more scarce. You can see that some of his base and base short print stuff still pretty cheap. $14.99 for a field level silver in auction yesterday was an absolute snipe. Great deal by somebody there. You can see that PSA 10 Prisms at 27, another snipe for A.J. Brown. The interesting thing is because he's used interchangeably with Devonta Smith, sometimes he takes a little bit of a backseat, man, but this is a guy you want to have stashed in your collection come playoff time with the Eagles. Some of these transactions are still pretty favorable for A.J. Brown. Honorable mentions going up after yesterday, week 6, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, the LSU brothers. Jamar Chase gets a hometown welcome here in New Orleans, the home return to NOLA, and he goes off with Joe Burrow against the Saints. The Cincinnati Bengals win that game. Justin Jefferson also has a solid day against the Miami Dolphins, in which Skylar Thompson injured and had to bring in Teddy Bridgewater back in. And Waddle and Hill both had a big day, but they lost to the Minnesota Vikings in that game. And Jamar Chase, though, had a monster 35 PPR fantasy point day. You can see his Obsidian purple edge jersey out of 40 going for $250. Buy it now. And the Justin Jefferson PSA 10 die cut purple going for $140. And those are just one of hundreds of transactions that I saw. Like the orange cracked ice from Fanatics, just a base short print card, off-centered, $95. Buy it now today. Closing instant reactions. The Bucs lose, still getting together. Brady yelling at the offensive line. Still some chemistry issues there. We got to work on it, expecting them to pull themselves together. It's okay. Pickett had to leave with a concussion. Trubisky comes in, saves the day for the Steelers with Chase Claypool of all people. We're gonna scratch that game from your memory, all right? Elijah Moore saw 0 targets. Interesting, very interesting, although they were in a positive game script for most of this game. So, still, very bad start for Elijah Moore's 2022 season with the addition of Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. Elijah Moore seeing now 0 targets. He's been under, so disappointing. I'm not saying to just totally sell because he's still super young. You got to hold him and wait for a future hype spike. But when you get that game from him, I would, man, it's tough for me to not say sell. Kenneth Walker, we talked about him breaking out. Robbie Anderson was forced to leave this game from the coaching staff today, just now traded to the Arizona Cardinals, which is perfect timing because Marquise Brown is in a boot. It looks to have suffered a serious foot injury that's going to hold him out. Plus, they get Hopkins back. So, tune in, guys. Tune in tomorrow night. Steve and I are going to be live. We're going to be breaking down all our initial look at Week 7 and the rest of the season, talking about the best pickups, and we'll be live on eBay trying to do some live sniping. We'll hope to see you guys there. Peace.